What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to be talking about an exciting project called ShareRing. ShareRing is basically trying to turn the world into the shared economy. So a lot of you guys are familiar with things like Uber, Airbnb, allowing people to use or share pieces of your life, and whether it's a car or your house. That's kind of in a nutshell what the shared economy is. They're going to be having people that are sharing everything from storage space to their house, to their car, to their clothes, to everything about your life. You're able to tokenize and share with the rest of the world. Doesn't matter where you're based, what your income is, you can tokenize any item that you have and share it with other people and make money from that. Almost like you're becoming a business and you're tokenizing things in your life with this token. And I love that concept. So I wanted to just dive in, go over their website, go over what they're about and their mission, and let's dive right into it. Right when you get onto the homepage, you can see the world's first trusted token for sharing services. One way to pay for sharing everything, no matter what it is or where you are. So basically, this is almost like the Amazon blockchain. Real quickly, I wanted to just show the explainer video to give you guys kind of an overview.
Welcome to ShareRing, the world's first trusted, infinitely flexible sharing ecosystem. Existing platforms enable you to purchase anything in one place. Why isn't there one space to share everything? Our platform enables millions of people all over the world to share using ShareRing. Using our app, you can easily see ShareRing services in your area. Whether you wish to borrow, rent, or share, do it all in one place. ShareRing is the only solution that can keep up with your life. Instead of wasting time and money changing currency throughout the world, you can use your native currency to acquire SharePay with no foreign exchange fees. ShareRing is incredibly easy to use and understand. You simply use ShareRing for one use, sharing. Our system is global, secure, simple, instant, inclusive, and seamless, using your verified ID for all services. ShareRing has been designed solely for you to share things with others. No unwanted hassle. No currency exchange fees, no matter where you are and no matter what you're sharing. Using only one form of payment, imagine being able to catch a ride to the airport in Hong Kong, stay in an apartment in San Francisco, and find a dog sitter back home in Paris while you're away. ShareRing is the first secure way to pay for sharing services anywhere in the world, connecting you to those services no matter where you are. It really is that simple, and it really is that useful. The ShareRing system isn't only brilliantly useful, it's also incredibly secure. Its use of a distributed ledger system that is based on blockchain technology encodes all transactions to keep everything secure. One way to pay for sharing, no matter what it is or where you are. Join the ShareRing community. Whether it's your first time sharing or you're a seasoned pro, we want you to be part of the ShareRing community. ShareRing is launching in late 2018, but visit the website to see how you can get involved today.
Quick overview of the video that they just talked about. Basically, they are global, secure, it's simple to use with their app. Instant payments, they can pay anywhere, transactions confirmed on the spots. It's inclusive. Support for companies who want to start sharing things for the first time, and also people that want to, basically rent out their items. And one ID, seamless way to verify your identity across different sharing platforms. This is probably one of the coolest features of a blockchain that I really admire the fact that they're adding. I think that a lot of people skip over the fact that this is an innovative push on blockchain. Overall, I really like the quick mock-ups of their website and the demo. I think you can look around on some of the images online, and I'm going to dive into the white paper in a minute here, but as you can see, it's a very slick, almost Airbnb-like feel. The development timeline is pretty straightforward. I like the design of this overall. I always scroll, as you guys know, all the way to the very beginning of all of these timelines, and you can see in June 2013, their sister company, Keys, who the CEO actually started, they have some pretty impressive partnerships that Keys did. Time and time again, I've talked about having businesses that introduce blockchain and tokens into a current model or a current user base is definitely a very, very good signal and a good indicator. Looks like in the US, they were founded in December 2017 with Keys, the sister company, and lots of different milestones here. January 2018, ShareRing was founded. And I'm going to jump into the white paper now so we can see exactly what they're going to hit this year, because it's actually going live later on this year in November. The first thing that jumps out to me from the white paper is this technology that they're using called ShareLedger, and that's what they're calling their blockchain, because they are building a separate blockchain for this project. And I do think that ShareLedger is going to give them a lot of flexibility. It clears the path for all future development. They're not necessarily laying on top of a pre-existing network. They are creating their own kind of blockchain piece here using what is called the Keys Access Framework intellectual property, which I like. You can also see they are building smart contracts into their blockchain, which is really, really exciting. Similar to a number of other blockchain platforms such as Ethereum and Neo, the ShareLedger blockchain will feature highly customizable smart contracts. They are not sitting on pre-existing networks, and they are creating an ecosystem for themselves. That is very, very cool. I think that they are biting off a lot here. And as you can see, since it was already a company, Keys, they are going to be using the resources from that company or pieces of it to help build this. So it makes perfect sense. These contracts will allow for decentralized autonomous applications that can be attached to an asset and or account. Every smart contract will be Turing complete, meaning it will have the ability to implement sophisticated logic to manage the sharing of the assets. The smart contracts will be tested and reviewed by ShareRing in a sandbox, as well as audited by reputable third-party code auditors prior to implementation. All in all, the ShareLedger blockchain it has some great pieces. It has SharePay, ShareToken, which is how they're going to be distributing it out to investors and shareholders. But I think that probably the biggest mic drop here is the fact that they are not only creating their own blockchain with intellectual property from a previous business or a currently running shared economy business, they are creating smart contracts, and they are basically using a third party to audit these smart contracts to make sure that they can be associated with accounts, which I think is extremely cool. It is a big technological feat here, and I love that they are biting off this amount of work. It's more than 90% of projects that I talk to are trying to accomplish, so total respect to this. Quick overview of the team here. The CEO, this was the guy I was talking about a few minutes ago, that he is an experienced blockchain engineer, but he is the starter of Keys here. So this was the business that has, the basic taking off of ShareRing is the infrastructure of Keys, and it has offices in Australia, Hong Kong, Vietnam, and the US. And one of the advisors is someone that I also wanted to point out, Chelsea Rustrom. Chelsea's basically a rock star in the shared economy world. I'm excited to just see her involved in this project. I think that is a statement on its own. I'm excited to just see where this project goes. There's just so much potential here, and the fact that they have this team behind them is super impressive. As you can see from the overview, basically they are trying to change everyone's perspective on what the shared economy means to individuals. Above all, seeing a company that has this level of macro thinking is exciting, not only because of the mission, but just a team that thinks that way is often something that I'm always interested in backing. People that think very much moonshot thinking is a concept that I follow very closely. And this is a total moonshot kind of mindset of saying, we want everyone in the world to be able to share any item that they wish and make money through tokens doing so. And that is very inspirational. So that's my overview. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a comment below, like this video, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Hackdroid Crypto.